Good evening, everybody. We're back. Back on a weekend. We haven't done this for a while. We've got a special guest, Mr. Junkman.
Hey, everybody, y'all came the weekend just for me?
Hey.
I feel special. I feel like I have to entertain for sure.
Yeah, you're very, very special. Yeah, we're all special on this stream. Don't worry about it. Right. The way we always start our streams, we ask, has anybody got anything new? So we'll let you go first, Junkman. Have you got anything new today or this week or recently?
No.
Apart from the new computer?
No. I mean, I haven't bought anything. I haven't done anything, so.
Oh.
Right.
Well, I've got my new Wonder Woman came today, eventually. Thanks, Amazon. 2 months too late, but never mind. So that'll be getting reviewed tomorrow. Anybody else got anything?
I got the Batman from the same series, the blue one.
Oh, lovely.
Apparently, I didn't know it, but apparently this is a variant. He normally comes in black, but I like the blue one. I think he looks better. So I don't know how limited the blue one is.
It's like a 60s one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. And the tongue lasher showed up. Oh, he dropped his weapon thing here. He's got like a bug that comes with him. So one more He-Man guy down. Probably 10, 20 or more to go.
Is this by magic?
Oh, there you go. Now we all have hats. Great.
Oh, dear.
Mando. They're all in tonight. Ooh, I don't know. It's a bit warm with this hat on.
I got something new today.
Oh, yes. About time. Oh, nice.
Shadowfall.
The first one was all right, so I'll give this one a shout.
Keep honest. Right up.
Did you start it yet?
No, came this morning.
You haven't not read the first word? Or the last page?
No.
Oh.
Hello, Chippo.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to see you. To see you nice. That's probably gone over your head. But, yeah, nice. Nice to see you.
Blacked out Ewoks, Mystery Mando.
Is that Liverpool? It is, yes. Come on, you Reds. Oh, dear. I tell you what, I've just shut all my doors and it's absolutely boiling in here now. So, Matt, you've got something as well?
Yeah, I bought it today.
Go on, then.
I got this for £6 in B&M stores, which we all know in the UK. And it's like, it's the knockoff Transformers. So it's in a long tube.
Oh, wow.
Right? You get $5.99 and you get all these Transformers. So like, you can tell that's a copy of the UFO guy, but it's slightly bigger. There's another one, and it keeps going up. Keeps going up. So you get all these for £6.
That's a big one.
£6 for that, and it's quite cool, isn't it? I'm going to leave it in the package, I think. So I went in there to see if they had any of those Batman figures in there, and they didn't have any good ones. I wanted the Batman that laughs. They didn't have it, so I bought that instead. £6.
So $8. Perfect.
I tried to get in B&M yesterday, but there was like 16 people in the queue, so I thought I'm not going to even bother.
I walked. I got there early and had a mask on. I was the only person with a mask on in the shop. I couldn't believe it. And all these kids are staring at me because I want those black ones, with the filters.
Yeah, but that Batman mask doesn't suit you.
Thought I was some sort of terrorist or something. I don't know. Kept staring at me, Mum.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Do we all need to wear hats? Well, what you want, mate? You can watch it naked for me. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. It's we're after the watershed, so don't worry about it. We're later tonight, so. So right, Junkman.
Yep.
We've got you here for a special live stream.
All right.
As we normally do Monday to Friday. There you go. So, when did you start collecting toys?
I guess if you don't mean a kid collecting, which I call it just buying to play with. 92, 93, somewhere around there, early 90s. When there seemed to be a boom in place in the early 90s.
And what was that?
A comic book store near me had vintage Star Wars, so I started getting into it. And about that time, the Batman animated series figures came out, and there was a really good figures. So kind of started.
Toy Biz X-Men, stuff like that too.
Yeah, Toy Biz X-Men.
Yeah.
Pretty good time. The early 90s has some really good stuff where they got carried away with it and aimed to collectors.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like comic books at that time. By the late 90s, they knew they had a collector's market, so I kind of took the fun out of it. 20
different foil copies on every issue.
A Wolverine at KB, he's green, he's blue. You know, and you're like, an Iceman is blue, and you're like, okay.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
Rudy Cyrus. You've got a big fan there. Slicious Rums, you're a big fan. We're all big fans.
Oh, Slicious Rum. I almost said it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a naughty boy. He's a naughty boy.
Junkman, is that Snaggletooth belt on your hat?
Yes. Which I stole for my logo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and the guy that does my graphics was like, okay, I want a logo, but I want something that says vintage Star Wars. I want my own thing. And we couldn't come up with it. So we just said, hey, we'll see who recognizes the Snaggletooth belt.
Yeah, you need to wear disco boots for that, though.
Yeah. So I like it. Only
big silver boots.
So
we've seen all your videos, all your vintage collection. Have you got a full loose collection?
Full, kinda. I've got like 7 figures that's not complete, which I've been trying to complete since the early 2000s. And then I quit, and now for a while, so I need to go back and finish them. And then I'll have a loose complete set.
Yeah.
That's all. It's hard to pay $80 for a little spear or something.
No.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Because all the ones I stuff for is the rare ones. You know, like a little Ewok weapon, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, they're definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it took me forever to talk myself into buying a real Luke helmet, because I had the Luke Stormtrooper for years. And I was like, man, that's a lot of money just spent on a little helmet.
Yeah, that's the one I haven't got yet.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a helmet. Mine's helmetless.
No, mine doesn't have a helmet.
Yeah, I found out like $20 with no helmet, so I bought it, and I said, I'll get one one day, and then because I mean, it's going to cost you almost what the figure is going to cost you just to get a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously you don't buy repro. We know that.
No, I actually had a trooper helmet that was repo. Somebody gave me for him, but that was
but no, we don't. I don't collect repro. I wouldn't have repro, even though I've got a repro box.
I just don't feel boring myself. Because I tell people, why would I want an autographed poster of all the Star Wars with just some random guy sign Harrison Ford's name?
Yeah.
No,
you're right.
I mean, if somebody wants it, as long as you can tell it's repo, it really don't bother me. It's when they try to
pass it off.
I'm not putting it on because I am boiling. I'm not putting it on. I'm not going to make me put it on.
Yeah, we don't want to see football. I mean, cap anyway, do we? Really? So.
I want to see it on that, don't we?
Junkman, do you have a favorite thing in your collection? Do you have a number one thing?
No. I sold a lot. So this is about what you got now. This is about what I got now. So I mean, I love my play set over there. As you can see. Yeah. I really enjoy it, and
I've got the proper Death Star play set here.
The cardboard.
The fake,
I got the proper one.
The fake UK one. I need to do a video on that one. I've never seen that one in person. I don't think.
Oh,
But,
fantastic!
I got
everybody gets one of these, falls in love with it because it's just the best playset ever.
I don't think you can beat that. I don't think you can beat that one.
The plastic, yeah.
Yeah, the tower one with the elevator.
Oh, no. Cardboard one. Oh, every day. Especially with Mr. T going down the show.
Yeah. But
I
one
think
of I really enjoy is stuff I grew up on that I still have. So it's my original. So it's more than just, I didn't go back and it.
It depends where you grew up, I think. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, like I've got, well, I don't know where he is now. I got an R5D for it. It's pretty beat up because that's the one I had as a kid. So
yeah.
And he's back there. I'm too lazy to get it, but he looks horrible.
Oh dear me. And your solid black blaster cost a fortune. Hard to find for Luke Stormy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have the black one for that.
Was that did he have a Stormtrooper blaster or the little gun?
The Stormtrooper blaster.
He had a black back. Yeah, black. Where most of the troopers came with a dark blue.
Yeah.
Depends on how technical you want.
He has been found with the blue one as well as the black one.
Yeah,
so you don't have the black one.
I've seen it both. It's kind of like Yak Face. Some came with a staff, some didn't. So it was like, well, staff complete or not.
Yeah, the European ones didn't.
Yeah. So.
Oh, really? So it was only Canada that had the staff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which was the same staff, I think. What one of the guards came with. So.
Yeah, the Nicto.
Really
yeah, I think these 3 figures were the same stuff. So.
The Nicto staff.
Yeah. Oh, dear me.
So when did you start YouTube, Junkman? When did you start that?
It's been about 5 years, but then it was just throwing up random things. But I didn't really take it seriously doing videos for maybe 2 years, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, I would mostly just take clips from whatever movie was coming up and throw it up online. But I didn't start like doing videos for about 2 years.
Cool.
How long y'all guys been doing it?
I've been doing it a year now.
Yeah, okay. It takes a long time.
I try to get a video out each day.
Oh, I know. I try to do a video a day or at least every other day.
Yeah, it's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets hard by the end of the week.
Yeah.
I've had the channel for, I mean, I can't even count how many years, but same thing. I've probably been serious about it maybe a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years. Maybe I've been serious about it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it takes a long time to get any traction. Yeah. So
yeah,
it's and YouTube.
Well, I mean, I started mine last September, and I've only sort of really concentrated since we've been shielding. So I'm shielding at the moment. So because I'm off, and so I really concentrating at the moment. So I'm off. But say Mark above, you're just about to start yours, aren't you, Mark?
Yeah, first one going up this weekend.
Yeah, we forced him to do a video.
Yeah,
at last. So there you go, Junkman. That's his YouTube channel.
That's it.
I'm sure you all know it. But what we always do with people that come on is we share it out into the chat, because that's how we roll. This is why I started doing these live streams. Yeah, mainly to help smaller channels.
People love live streams, but I do it sometime. Not that good at it.
Well, you're doing all right.
I do okay.
Yeah.
We were all a bit dodgy when we first started it, weren't we? We were a little bit sort of, but now we've got used to it. So
yeah. I remember I can't get everybody on stage. I try to do it. I'm like,
what would you like to see in the next Vintage Collection House Lab project?
We're going stuff, because I don't know much new stuff. So
yeah,
I mean, a new type of good PlayStation Death Star would be cool. PlayStation Death Star would be cool, but I know whatever they do is going to be too expensive, so I ain't going to get it. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm not paying $700 for something. So.
No,
not nothing new anyway.
No, I got rid of all my Black Series just to concentrate back on vintage. So apart from like when I pick things like this to review, I won't get anything modern.
Yeah, I mean, if it's cool, I'll get it sometime. But
yeah.
I'm throwing down $700-800. At least I know with a vintage. I know I'm at least probably it'd be worth something when I pass it to my kids.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're UK and my southern accent.
I wouldn't say love fest. I won't go that far.
I don't know. It's only early.
I wouldn't say
Give
that.
another 20 minutes.
Well, at least it's better. I did an interview
Collector's
with,
fest.
I did an interview with Smith Lord, and I don't think we both could understand each other. So.
No, we don't mention that name on this channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No.
Bradley.
Well, you know, I'll give him the platform. I'll disagree with him, but I'll let him. But I say too much. I don't want to step on any eggshells. And
You know, then-
We never want to step on eggshells.
Hey, okay. How are you?
Word.
Okay, Studios. Nice to see you. I've just subscribed to you today.
There's a load of new people tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over me.
Yeah.
Because of you. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Junkman,
Saturday.
you're East
This
Coast
is the
also,
first time
right?
I've done a Saturday in ages.
I know. I was just sat in watching Star Wars City, you know, the movie, and
I think I figured what that is.
Yes,
I
it's
got
really
to
good
the
film,
end,
that, isn't it?
and
I enjoyed
I
that
got to
film.
the end of it, and I had to come on this live stream. So
Yeah. Yes, I enjoyed that film. So where are you located?
Georgia.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
oh, well, so we've got North Carolina, we've got Florida, we've got Georgia.
Yeah, I'm
Leeds.
Florida,
Yeah.
and Mark over there is North Carolina, right?
Can you not tell by my accent? So
Off Blackpool.
Oh, Lord's here. Hey, Lord.
You
new Hasbro releases. I don't think you know about them, do you?
Oh, is it something new that I missed in the last 24 hours?
No, not really. You didn't miss anything. They're all repacks, so don't worry about it.
Oh, it's like that that Boba Fett. I was like, you getting that Boba Fett? I was like, I've got it in the Black Series. Why do I need it?
Again. Yeah.
Don't need it again, do we? We don't need it.
no.
It's already sold out in the
I did a
UK.
whole
It's crazy.
video. Did a whole video on my problem with Hasbro. So. Man, I still buy some new stuff. I got the new retro stuff. And if it's cool, I'll buy
You
it.
go. I don't class that as new, though. I don't class that as modern.
Yeah, guess no, it's Hasbro. So
Yeah,
but
sure.
I'll buy some stuff. Yeah, if it's something that just looks really neat, I'll get it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, my new Black Widow's Hasbro, unfortunately. But there you go.
Man,
I don't like the Marvel. I don't like the Marvel line, though.
Yeah, I got a friend that's really into it.
Yeah.
There's a Tron figure out this. Looks pretty cool. I don't know who does it. Y'all probably know who makes it, but
Diamond Select.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got them.
Yeah, Matt collects the
Diamond
Trons.
Select.
yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah, I've got the Diamond Select one. They're wicked. Yeah.
Yeah,
As
the
you can
Stairway
tell,
to
the Tron
Nowhere.
hat on.
Well, Jumpman's taking the
Man,
It's not
display stand
banned.
as its subject banned.
I don't know.
Well, we've not banned it,
If
No,
but it's just
It's
there's
bloody
nothing.
awful.
To talk about.
it looks
There's nothing to
boring,
talk about.
but I mean, if I had a nice setup, if I had like a room to set it up in, I can see where it would look cool. But
yeah,
no play value if you're a kid. It's just
none at
I
Print
all.
don't
any.
it's kind of like that Jabba backdrop they did. It came with 2 figures.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but when you get out of the box after an hour, you're like, okay, it's just a backdrop.
But at least
Yeah.
it had 2
Don't
figures,
get
you know?
Oh yeah, at least you got what? What's it called with Trooper?
Yeah, this only has 1. And it's $10 more than the backdrop, you know?
Does it do anything at all? Just
That's great, Mando.
No.
does it come with a Honda Carbonite? Or is that just like some kind of plastic junk?
No, that was an extra
Yeah.
thing they put on the picture.
What? It only come with that Han Solo?
No.
Oh, it comes with the Han Solo.
I didn't know that. I thought it was at least a block.
Yeah, it comes with a carbonite block. But you've already, if you're a vintage collection collector, You've got the Slave one with the carbonite block. You've got the Jabba Palace with the carbonite block, and now you've got 2 play sets. So you're going to have 4 Hanning Carbonites.
Hey, you can keep them all for your. When the Razor Crest comes out, you can keep them all for that. So it looks like you've got loads of carbonite.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Case closed.
Yeah, no, that'll come with 4 of them though. That'll come with 4 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if I saw it at Walmart, $10, I might get it.
Yeah, that's what it's worth.
Nice one, vintage.
I love them, Chippo. I love them. I'm total thumbs up on the G.I. Joe. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching your videos on them, John. Yeah.
He's our G.I. Joe correspondent.
Yeah, I'm semi G.I. Joe, semi G.I. Joe, UK G.I. Joe.
That's true, Lord. You can get a life size one for $200 or $300. You're right. You might as well. You know.
You could have had the lights and sound. Yeah, that's what got me. When they did the presentation, those lights are see-through, and they said, "Oh, you can shine a light through them." What?
Why don't you just put some LED?
Light through it?
Yeah, I thought at least the freezing, the carbonite part did something, make some sound or something. So.
Yeah. Or a
you could do. What you could do is got a tiny little piece on the side. You can slide the carbonite block up and down, isn't it? But if you put them both together, the semicircles, you can't get your hand in to lift the little thing up to push the block out. So it's pointless. So you're gonna on eBay, you're gonna see hundreds of those little carbonite blocks on eBay because people are gonna have a spare one, aren't they? They're gonna just go on eBay. So
there can be so many on eBay.
I might buy one of them for $10 and start my own one. Get the old coffee filter thing in it, as we say. Yeah.
Maybe realise kids are not buying toys at last. It's only collectors who are going to display them. Yeah, that's why they brought those 2.5-inch toys out.
But see, I miss when toys, even if I bought them, I like them to look like they're made for kids.
Yeah,
that's what I've always said. Exactly
right.
Yeah.
We got a hit on this, JB. I don't know what you're talking about, but if there's the Sergeant Slaughter, I got to have it. So
it's coming out.
Let me know where to get it. Let me know where to get it.
Action Force.
It's on Twitter, Matt.
It's Kickstarter.
Action Force is a Kickstarter. Yeah, so they bought the rights to it, so they're making a load of Action Force figures. So
they're already been out now if they want for this current situation.
The Sergeant Slaughter one looks really good. Yeah.
Really interested in those. So, Junkman, apart from Star Wars, is there anything else you collect?
Same question, yeah.
It's kind of like with new Star Wars. If I just see it, I'll buy it if it's something from a movie or something I like. So I don't really have like, oh, I got to get that just because it's part of something, you know?
Yeah.
It really depends on what it is.
I mean, vintage also, like stuff from your childhood. Did you get He-Man? Did you get G.I. Joe? Did you get Transformers when you were a kid?
I was into Star Wars and I was into He-Man, and that was about it. I have friends that had G.I. Joe. I never got into it. I think I missed the boat on Transformers. I think I was getting a little too old by the time Transformers came out.
Yeah,
because I was right there. I only had the early He-Man, then I was growing out of it. So by 85, I moved on till about then I fell in love with toys again.
Yeah.
So I think I missed the Ninja Turtles. Everybody loves it. I think I missed the boat on that. And
they were the last. They were the last of the big series. And I didn't. You're the same thing. I only maybe saw the first wave, and then I was out of toys.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the Power of the Force really until the 90s when I started, the 85 line. I remember seeing it and thinking it was a new movie coming out called Power of the Force.
Yeah.
Getting excited and never heard nothing else about it. But a lot of those big Trooper, I didn't even know they made till the 90s. I was going back looking.
Well, we got Tri-Logo over here, and I can't remember seeing those.
Yeah,
I remember some kid bringing them to school. The last 17. I remember he had the carbonized Han, and he had look, and I thought these aren't. I didn't know what they were. I thought these aren't Star Wars figures, but
Yeah, I remember getting a collector's book in probably 92, 93, and looking at the list. I was like, Anakin. They made an Anakin Skywalker. They made a Haunted Carbonite. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I saw him in a market stall.
It's a good line. I would have loved to have as a kid.
I think I bought him for 20p on a market, and I just thought, this must be a special figure. I've not seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like my granddad. That's why I liked it.
Now it doesn't look like that when you watch the movie. So now it's really special.
Yeah.
If you were Sebastian Shaw, wouldn't you be upset? I'd be upset if I was Sebastian Shaw.
He's dead anyway, so I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, whatever.
He still got his burnt head. He's still, I guess he's still in it.
True.
Yeah,
true.
Definitely started there.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Well, no, Saturday for us.
It's a one-off special.
Saturday day here.
Yeah, 4 for us. Still got the rest of the day.
Must be Saturday. I'm on the bit. Yeah, true. Am I missing the reason? People are selling and buying these new retro for silly prices on eBay when you can buy them from around £10 online and in shops. Yeah. That Boba Fett.
If you can find them, I don't know how it is over there. You can find them here. I mean, you might find
about $5.
You're not finding Boba Fett at a store hardly. I mean, I found 2. I got lucky, but that's because I get about 10 stores.
Yeah. Every time I see him, the Boba Fett's missing. He's gone. Everybody else will be there, but Boba Fett will be gone.
Yeah, and a lot of stores marked them down here to $5.
Yep, $5. The last batch was $5.
Unbelievable. We've only just got out this week.
That's a popular line, and it goes on clearance. And then you got gold Star Wars figures that's been on the shelf for 6 months.
Yeah. I said that to the boys in England. Those gold ones over here have been on the shelf.
I hate those things. I don't.
Horrible.
And paint on gold just to try to sell them or something.
Yeah.
Do
you go toy hunting?
Yes, I got a whole series called Hunting for Star Wars. In fact, I'm uploading it now, so I've got a new one.
I've seen your antique shops. I love watching you go in your antique shops. I love all that.
As soon as I get done here, the other one should be live of me doing a flea market today. But just don't get your hopes up for anything good.
Have you ever bumped into Bella? Have you ever bumped into Bella?
No. I didn't even bump into anything.
Sorry, I thought you said, have you seen Bella's bumps? Sorry, I was miles away.
We've all seen those. Everybody's seen those. So we had a lad on a couple of weeks ago called Aaron, and he went to where was it? Orlando Comic Con, and she was there. His video is just full of her buying loads of Star Wars stuff. Amazing video. This is before she started doing YouTube. But we'll move on from her. I don't want to talk about her much. Mark does, I know, but
we could spend about 10 minutes from me on it.
Oh,
you
I don't want to be drinking on camera, so just give me a second.
Okay.
All right. Thought we'd lost you then.
No, y'all don't want to see that.
Wonder if Junkman only makes public appearances at the weekend.
Bye, John.
Which the time frame is so screwed up, and then I'm trying to do a video a day. So when I got free time, I'm usually researching or editing. So
yeah,
it's best for me for live streams.
Nice one. Hasbro are just rubbish, not just distribution, design, everything.
I did a whole video about my what word should I use?
It's a love-hate with me because they come out with stuff like the Duke figure for G.I. Joe is just phenomenal. But then at the same time they do something like that last release of Star Wars, where you're like, it's all repacks, really? That was your big announcement? So it's like you got this love-hate relationship. You're like, I love what you do over here, but I hate what you do over here. So it's kind of like you're totally It's like you're in a terrible relationship with somebody where you just can't leave.
My problem is, why do I get excited about something new? Because I know I ain't gonna be able to find it.
That's true. Yeah,
that's another thing too. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And then
they show you that Boba Fett exclusive that no one could get. Do you remember the Comic Con one?
Yeah.
And they've made a big deal about it all over the internet. No bugger's got it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the Comic Con stuff. Oh.
5 people can get those. 5 people buy like 100 of them, and that's the only ones who have them. Yeah.
Probably work for Hasbro.
Yeah, it's. I mean, scalpers are making more money than Hasbro.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
I don't care how bad I want it. I'm not buying a scalper. I don't care how bad I want it.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
I agree.
The nice thing about a 40-year-old franchise is that you can always find it. One day, if you've got patience, you'll find it.
They're going to re-release it anyway, just a different box.
Yeah, that's true too. They will eventually. If it's popular enough, they'll re-release it with a different box. Yeah. But then you got other companies.
It's better luck finding vintage than modern, which is true.
But then you got other guys who just jump into the market here, like with McFarlane and the Batman, the DC stuff. And they're really crushing it. I mean, you can pretty much find any figure you want. You got to have a little bit of patience. Go to a couple different stores, but I've seen almost the whole set so far. And when you actually open them, they're really, really nice figures. They're really good, built really well, and it's like, man, if Hasbro's not careful, someone like them are going to steal the line. I
think that's what they need. Somebody. Some new companies come in and put some fresh eyes in on it. I mean, I think Hasbro knows, hey, look at the line. There's they have nothing to prove or they have nothing to care about. So
no, he's right though, but they should. That's the thing. It's folks like us that keep them going. You know what I mean? So it's baffling.
Yeah. And they know, hey, collectors will buy it. It's got Star Wars on it. Here, let's paint our overstock gold and throw it at the stores.
That's what I mean. I think that's what they did. Like, we're not going to harp on about that chamber, but I think once they finished that video, they all just started laughing. Like they're going to, they'll buy it anyway,
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I thought was funny was most people don't realize that those 2 people who are presenting all that information, they have absolutely no clue about the line. They have no idea what's coming down the road. They are probably even more clueless than we fans are. They were given a piece of paper and a teleprompter, and they were told what to say. They don't have any. Yeah. They don't have any impact on what's being made. Not even that. They're just like marketing people. They have no clue what's going on.
The one yesterday though, they had a designer on. The Transformers one, they had an actual designer of the Transformers on, and he still had no clue. he got a prototype Transformer, and it just like fell apart. I'm thinking,
he started off by saying, "Who's Optimus Prime?" I don't know. I think robots.
I don't have to change it. He got a new sound wave. He got a new sound wave out. He didn't know how to take the tape out.
Wow.
Well, that's how I felt about that playset, that freezing chamber. It seemed like whoever designed it, just somebody that saw a picture of it on Empire Strikes Back, and they didn't know what the movie was. They just said,
I tell you.
No designers. Have you got Holy Grail?
I guess right now is my not really that great as the diecast TIE bomber, just because it was test market only.
We saw that.
I had a Boba Fett on the Droids card, but I had to sell it a lot. So
nice.
Yeah, so that's about the only rare Holy Grail I got. I did have a double tip Saber Luke, and it just broke. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Yeah. So. That one I know I'll never have again, probably. So the thing is, I traded Batman figures for it, so I'll never get a good deal on it if I do.
Wow!
I traded all the bad guys from the animated series back in '97 for it.
Oh no! Wow!
Yeah, and it was in a glass case, and it just broke, fell apart.
Wow!
Yeah, so
that's
really,
awesome. I still love
that one. TIE bomber.
It's like Hasbro hasn't enough designers. No, they haven't any designers. They're just, I don't know. G.I. Joe will be awesome while Star Wars sucks, and Power Rangers will suck while G.I. Joe are good. The thing with Star Wars is I don't think they put as much effort into it as Transformers or G.I. Joe at the moment. Because
it's hard for them to get motivated. I guess.
They're not going to make as much money off it because they pay so much for the license.
Because they...
Right.
Yeah. They own Transformers, don't they? So,
what's your favorite Junkman video on YouTube? Any time he calls people out, I'd love that.
Yeah, like so, yeah.
Yeah, we've all been watching you for years, haven't we? All of us.
Yeah, yeah. You don't care, do you? Really? Which is it's brilliant.
I like the hunt when he went digging up Star Wars guys. The one where you wait for a buried treasure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did bury some He-Man figures, but I can't figure out where I buried them at. So I don't even know the area. I just remember burying them. So
try your turn here. They might be there.
Because
I've got them in a box here.
I wrote a comment in Junkman's video on that where we did the same thing when we were kids. I actually think they're in a case, if I remember right. They're in like a Star World case or something. And we were actually intending to get them, but we never got them. It was like a joke thing, and it was supposed to be like a scavenger hunt or something, but there's this giant rock. I mean, it's massive. It's probably like, 6 feet round. It's this massive rock, and we dug under it and put the case of figures under there. And then one of our friends was supposed to go searching for it, but we never did the actual search. So as far as my brother and I can remember, they're still buried under that rock.
Oh,
and I've always after seeing Junkman's video, I commented on there. I know where there's some buried in New York on our old farm, and someday I got to fly up to New York, go to whoever owns the property, and be like, "Hey, can I go out back and dig up these old figures
with a shovel?" I mean, I've come to claim
Paliboys did the same.
My brother swears he buried a vinyl cape Jawa in a shoebox with some other figures behind my grandparents. Wow. But they're dead and gone. Somebody else lives there now, so I can't go ask them, "Hey, can I dig up your backyard?"
That's the thing. You got to walk up to some stranger.
My toys. They're in the back.
Yeah. I'm going to have to fly to New York, walk up to some stranger's house and be like, "Hey, I used to live here when I was a kid, way back in the back. Can I dig some stuff up? Here's my shovels."
Yeah. I think we're trying to move a body.
Yeah.
McFarlane should seriously be for the franchise when it's up. It's just they're just signing your contract, aren't they? So it's going to be a while now.
Yeah.
I doubt we've got the capital to actually bid for it, to be honest with you.
I don't think Hasbro's going to lose it, but they might end up sharing it with somebody. Because Mattel's doing Star Wars stuff now more than they do. You might see somebody like McFarlane get some collectors like stuff to make, but McFarlane can handle the mass for the kids and stuff like Hasbro can.
But did you notice an interesting thing that McFarlane's doing is we've talked about this on this show before about how Hasbro should do build-a-figure vehicles and play sets. And we noticed, I don't know who it was that was talking about it, but one of the guys was talking about it, how like that laughing Batman comes with one part of a Batmobile. And if you collect all the figures, you can build a whole Batmobile. Yeah. Like the Batmobile itself is the build-a-figure thing, and that's, to me, is a really cool idea. Like, let's do stuff like that.
NECA doing that with the Jaws line that's coming up, because I know the figures are coming, and I've heard a rumor that you can buy parts of the shark, so the shark's the full size to the figures.
Oh, that's
what is it?
The new NECA line of Jaws figures that are coming.
Oh, okay.
So you can buy parts of the shark until you make the big one.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah.
But see, if Hasbro did that, 3 of them you couldn't find, so you would never be able to put it together.
What Hasbro doing with the Marvel line? So I don't see how. It's only the office over to there. It's down the corridor.
Different part of building.
Piece as an exclusive, so it was.
Yeah.
It's because it's not painted gold. They can't sell it.
How long is it take?
Do y'all collect Marvel?
I do. I get the X-Men.
I've got my first one today.
I get the comic book figures. So if they look like a comic book, I get them.
Okay. I just, you know,
I collect the movie ones.
Marvel Disney on it. I mean, Hasbro Disney.
No, they do not. They do not put Disney.
Hasbro.
Yeah, it's like a different company. It's a Disney Hasbro.
Yeah,
so really separate. But I don't look that much into the new stuff. But.
That is true. Yeah, there's no Disney on the Marvel. There's no Disney on the Marvel.
No, there isn't.
It's odd. Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, because I think it's more like their Disney toy division or something.
Yeah, right. This says on the back of the Star Wars ones, doesn't it? But not on the.
Yeah, you're right there. Good point.
It's Disney Hasbro. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of different. They're kind of on their own.
Yeah. So how long does it take you to create a video?
3 hours, unless you're talking about research. Usually okay.
Depends on it. After video.
2 hours editing. And a lot of people think I sit here all day trying to figure it, but usually it's like, okay, what I want to make something on. Okay, and then I go make it. So that's not like I have it.
Yeah, man. Keith?
Hi, Keith.
No, that's a good question.
Hi, Keith.
Yeah, remember the freezer jet is supposed to be used in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
It should come on green screen.
Wow, that's jumped. Tie Bomber is a cool piece. It is.
I always like the Tie Bomber, even when Hasbro did it in the 90s. I like that.
Yeah. I just recently got that one, the 3.75 inch one I just recently got.
It's on about the diecast, I think.
Yeah, I know,
yeah, you just got ship on it. Like, yeah.
Talking about videos, did you see the new Imperial Communicators video? That must have taken him forever.
Yeah, clever.
It was fantastic.
Clever. Very clever.
Yeah, with all those tie interceptors, what a job he did. It was awesome.
I want to know how he did that. It flew around the back of him and then landed. How did he? What was holding that? So, what was holding that? Was it wires or something? I don't know. How he done
One
that?
of his arms are knackered, you know.
Yeah. Did he do it on fishing wire? Did he do green screen and then add it in? That's very clever. Yeah.
It was superb. Yeah. It really was. It was a really well done video.
Yeah.
Lanark Toys. Do we know who Lanark Toys are?
Well, they did G.I. Joe.
Lanark, and they've just done the Alien ones as well. The Alien ones that have come out.
All right.
You know, the purple
the colored
big
ones.
Yeah, they're really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my kids some of them. Yeah.
So you'd end up with a purple
Smiths,
Chewbacca.
Yeah. Smiths.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of them.
Did you see that on Twitter today? It was superb.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It was all green screen.
Yeah.
He's just on a little block.
Yeah.
I got the high ground.
Yeah.
I'm up here.
I retweeted that one.
That's what I say, NECA. I think NECA, if the Star Wars line went to them, I think they'd do a great job with it.
Have you had a turtle?
Anybody but Hasbro.
Have you had the new turtles in your hand though? Because those NECA, I had a NECA. I've got a NECA. The zombie guys, Walking Dead, and he immediately the first time I moved his arms, they just broke off.
Well, they are zombies.
And I asked my friend Rob, who collects NECA figures, and he says, yeah, he goes, half my NECA figures, the arms have broken off. He goes, yeah, you can't move your NECA figures. Once you put them in a pose, you got to leave them there and never touch them again. He goes, NECA's notorious for breaking. So I want to know, do those turtle figures break just as bad? Like, or are they actually a different set? Are they a different quality? Because they look in the box, they look fantastic.
Well, the only thing I pre-ordered the Back to the Future ones from them. So
yeah,
and if I know that brittle, I'll be careful with them.
Yeah,
he gets all the superhero ones and certain ones for like the RoboCop and the Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff. You know that thing. Those things.
That Sarah Connor, that new Sarah Connor looks awesome by him.
Yeah.
Love you over the new Transporter. What do you think of the new one? Have you seen the new one?
Which one?
vintage collection. They're probably
One from the
talking about.
Mandalorian.
Vintage collection.
Yeah, one from Mandalorian.
I haven't seen it in person. Talking the 3.75.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen bigger though. I haven't seen it.
Delicious. Can we have serious questions, please? I want to know if you like Quacky Monkeys or Ewoks.
I like to put them together. I like the Ewok.
Yeah, the monkey lizards are like a starter rather than the Ewoks are a main course.
Right.
So, Junkman, this is something I want to ask you. How have you not watched Knight Rider?
I think it was on the same time the Dukes of Hazzard was on. I've never.
Yeah.
Just that Miami Vice. I never watched either one.
You've not watched? Oh no!
Yeah, we watched them all when we were kids.
Miami Vice is the best TV show ever created.
It had to be on against something else. That's the only reason I can think.
Miami Vice is the #1 show ever.
Well, I can tell you what was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Wasn't that 1982? Isn't that 82?
Yes, September 82.
Wow.
It's funny that us English boys don't have an American accent. The amount of American TV shows we watched as kids.
Oh God, yeah.
Everything from T.J. Hooker to everything.
For us, for my brother and I, my mother was big into watching all those shows: Dukes of Hazzard, A-Team, Airwolf. So she would always make a point to come if we were playing with our toys or something and that came on. She'd come up and get us and be like, "Guys, the show's coming on! Come on!" And we'd go watch A-Team together and watch Dukes of Hazzard together, watch Airwolf together.
Oh.
So it was mostly
because Automan, all of it.
It was mostly because of my. It was mostly because of my mother. My mom would just drag us into the living room to watch it with her. So
bring them back alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. My mom was watching Falcons credits and Dynasty. My
mom watched Dynasty. Dynasty over here.
Yeah. I had one team.
Yeah, Dynasty. Yeah.
And then my dad would always call us down to watch Archie Bunker and.
Oh yeah.
Oh come on! Not the Jeffersons, but the other one. What was the other one?
Good Times.
Good Times, but then there was another one. Sanford and Son. That was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we had all those shows. It was Steptoe and Son instead of Sanford and Son.
The original.
Yeah.
Death Jewel's part instead of All in the Family. Fall Guy was my favourite.
The Fall
Guy. When she came out of those saloon doors. Oh, yes. Fantastic.
Just you.
Fantastic.
Oh, y'all got Boss Bounty here. He's got a good website. He's got a good YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tim's a good friend. He comes on all the time.
He is.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
People ask me what YouTube channels, and to be honest, I don't watch any toy channels hardly. It pops up in my feed and it's something interesting, but it's like I talk about toys in my video all the time. The last thing I want to do is
watch it.
Well,
yeah. So I need to watch more, but
BJ. Yeah, BJ and the Bear. I remember that one. Yep.
The one I just got on DVD was Tales of the God Monkey, and I actually mentioned it the other day.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years. I used to.
Yeah, it's still as well cheesy. Still cheesy.
Oh yeah.
Still really, really good. Really, Indiana Jones vibe to it.
Yeah.
But brilliant.
Yeah.
I've been catching up on Legends of Tomorrow. And Legends of Tomorrow just had a Charlie's Angel episode. It was funny. It was good. Yeah, the three girls on the show were all
American hero.
They were posing like Charlie's Angels, and yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
oh, I love Greatest American Hero. Yeah, we really liked that one.
Yeah. Magnum, can't beat that. We get Magnum on here, don't we? Selleck comes on occasionally.
Yeah, I think Tim Selleck's fallen out with us though.
Yeah, where's Tim Selleck?
All right.
Yeah, he's fallen out with us. Something to do with eggshells or something. I don't know.
See, we didn't watch Dallas. We didn't watch Knots Landing. We did Welcome Back, Kotter. We watched MASH. We watched.
I used to be on like 12 o'clock dinner time at our TV. Welcome Back, Kotter.
Well, yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember Married with Children? Married with Children in England was always on like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was all. But I remember it. But,
Stuff.
And that's another show you couldn't do today.
Oh no
you
way!
couldn't.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
I mean,
No
they
chance.
had jokes all the time, and
Yeah.
It's so funny. Though.
70% of the shows you wouldn't be able to do today.
no, not at all.
No.
I mean, you
No
absolutely
Street
couldn't.
Blows. Street Blows. That was a fantastic show.
You could never have a character like Archie Bunker today. No way.
God.
No.
Hawks.
Airhawks. That must be some UK show. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it was like Jerry Anderson with the Thunderbirds.
Oh yeah.
It was like an 80s version of that.
Now, you guys in the UK, y'all watch Blake 7?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
That's another thing. You like Blake 7, but you haven't watched Doctor Who.
I don't
Yeah.
But I tell people about Blake 7. I like Doctor Who. I was like, well.
Why did Blake 7 never come out in America?
No, the late 80s.
Yeah, I think it's
on PBS channel, on the public
Right.
channel, yeah. And Starlark Magazine used to talk about it all the time. So
Right.
so that's why I started watching
Yeah.
it, fell in love with it. It looks
How
like
long did it run for, Blake 7?
7 seasons?
Full series.
Full
Series.
series.
Oh.
4, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And they all died at the end.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
They all died at the end.
The last series is when Avon takes over. It's sort of the best series, really. The last one. It's when Avon's in charge.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it would
Yeah.
you kind of got worried when he left, but it kind of got pretty good. And that last episode,
Yeah.
endings to a show ever.
The ship.
Yeah.
What was the ship called? It was Autumn.
Liberator.
Oh, the Liberator.
Liberator.
Liberate.
The
Then
Liberator.
it was a scorpion. Then it was a scorpion,
You know,
wasn't it?
ask me trivia questions like that.
I'm gonna get mine.
Ask me
Yeah.
trivia questions like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I didn't even know they made it. Some guy sent it to me. I was like, awesome.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
When you see
Yeah. It flies the other way.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't remember that cockpit or that.
Yeah. It always flies the other way. Weird, because we got those. We got those the same time as we got the Buck Rogers Starfighter.
Mr. Mando, Quantum Leap was a great show.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Top,
It was a great show.
Quantum Leap. American Forces
Yeah.
TV knowing it at the moment.
Oh, well, yeah. Somebody Quantum Leap's a great show. Too.
Yeah.
Probably one of
Yeah.
my favorite endings.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant when it had finished. It was really
cool.
sad ending.
If
Erie, Indiana was perfect.
Yeah.
I loved Erie,
Yep.
Indiana. Yeah,
Oh.
that was a great. Yeah, good
Yeah.
call, man.
if,
How you been, sir? Come on.
Are you being served?
Oh, pussy and gay jokes.
Oh, God,
dear.
my camera's gone again.
Oh,
We haven't got your head this time, man. That looks all right.
Yep.
Bloody
least it's
camera's
smiling.
gone. I'll have to get a new camera.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it
just
was a new camera.
top of your head.
being really still. That's what I was like. Okay.
Yeah.
What I
Yeah,
liked
I love
about
the
Quantum Leap was the whole idea that like every episode was a different spot in time, so you got to see a whole new like era, just a new setting, a new thing every episode. And that's what I liked about it. You know.
Scott Bakula, well, still is a brilliant actor. What a brilliant actor.
I tell you what, one of my favorites, even though it's not cool to say, was I loved The Littlest Hobo. I loved that TV show.
I don't know that one. I don't remember that one.
And that's a UK show. I've heard
No,
of
it was an American show
Was it?
with the little dog. There's a voice. Keeps on calling me.
That's
The
me.
dog that went to it's like Benji.
Yeah, V was a really good one. I liked V a lot. V was.
I've just been watching it over again.
Is it good?
Yeah,
I like the miniseries, but the TV show I never got into too much.
Oh,
the
the TV
TV
show.
show.
was very-
It gets
very,
really
very
cheesy. Yeah, that gets really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they really lost money. They were down to like $1,000 budget for every episode or something.
Yeah. I've just got to the final battle now. So
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
And one of the 90s, I don't hear people talk about it. A video on with Sequest. It started out really good. I think about the last couple of seasons, they got a little silly with it.
Well, they brought in all those alien guys or whatever the heck they were. With the spots all over.
It was really serious and really smart written, but then I think they tried to go with more Sci-Fi Channel type show.
Yeah,
they kind of lost something.
We had an auction on here yesterday. What did those Sequest figures go for, Mark?
£25.
£25 for all carded Sequest figures.
Yeah, well,
I put 25.
I ain't think they sold for more than $2
Yeah, that's all they are. There was 8 of them. There was 8 of them on an auction, and they're only at like $20. You can get 8 of them for $20.
Fucking camera's rubbish.
I bet that dolphin was hard to find though when it came out. That was.
Yeah, I like Day of the Triffids myself. Yeah. I like the beginning of Day of the Triffids when everyone, unless you had bandages or sunglasses, you went blind, and they're all on an airplane, and they're like, "I'm blind, I went blind, I'm blind," and they're all moving around. I'm like, if you went blind, I don't think you'd be standing around going, "I'm blind, I went blind," like over and over again for 15 minutes.
Chucky, I don't remember. What was Chucky?
Chucky, I'm vaguely remember
the puppet, the little doll that went crazy there.
That's Chucky.
That's Chucky.
Oh,
accents. That's Chucky, not Chucky.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all lost me with Chucky, Chucky, or whoever I was talking about.
Yeah, Buck Rogers. That's another one that's on. I keep saying American Forces, Armed Forces TV.
Forces TV, yeah.
TV, yeah.
Well, they ruined it. They ruined it by getting rid of some of the actors. The voice actor for Bitty Bitty Buck guy, like that new voice is just terrible. It's unbearable. You can't watch season 2 only because of that stupid robot voice was changed.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I'll just keep moving on. Brilliant.
Wilma. Oh, wow.
I know I like John Bolton's Twitter account. He's putting all his 80s cushies up. Some of them are fantastic. You just forget all about them. He put Catherine back up today. Do you remember her? Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that Ray put up, I sent him that because I didn't want to retweet it, and he says he called me a perv because I put a slave layer up. He called me a perv, and he said, "Well, I didn't put this up," and he put it up. I thought, thanks. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica,
yeah, Battlestar Galactica, yeah, the original series.
Yeah. I'm one of the very few people that didn't like the reboot one, the new one. I just didn't.
I never saw it.
Never saw. I heard it was good, but I never saw it. I can't remember the original much.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
People who watch the new series, they don't realize that there's one thing missing. The thing that's missing about the new series is they're not in space. Like, there's no space battles. There's no, if you're supposed to be on a ship trying to escape the Cylons, shouldn't there be outer space battles like almost the entire season?
Well, it's called
like every episode.
I think it would be.
Yeah, and there wasn't.
Yeah.
They were just they were either on a planet or in the ship. Because they didn't have the budget to show. In real life, they didn't have the budget to do the outer space battles. So they had to figure out how to do the show. So they had them either on a planet or in the ship talking and discussing things and went more into the politics. But for someone like me who likes pure sci-fi stuff, I wanted to see ship battles. I wanted to see... And the old show had more ship battles than the new one did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't like it. That's just hands down why I didn't like it.
Right. No, I never saw the reboot version.
Yeah, I liked it because all the characters from Battlestar Galactica turned out to be Cylons. I would just
right.
That too. Yeah, Babylon 5 I liked. When that was out, I really loved Babylon 5. Seasons 1 through 4 especially.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't they crash land every episode? No. I know. I remember when Starbuck crash landed with the Cylon, and it was just I don't know what came first. I think it must have been Battlestar Galactica, but Enemy Mine.
No,
Yeah.
It's the same story.
Yeah, Enemy Mine. Yeah. The enemy was pregnant with a baby. He had to take the baby home with him.
I ain't seen that in years.
Yeah, I've got the poster. I've got the poster.
They did that on everything, though. They did it on Enterprise too. What's his face? The engineer or whatever crashed with an alien, and they had to work together to get off the planet. And then, they did that same premise in like every show.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah. Enterprise.
Alien Nation. That was a good one. That was James Caan, wasn't it? Alien Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they do a show with that too, didn't they?
I remember, like, it was funny because I remember my brother coming up to me one day, and he was like, "I just saw on the Alien Nation show that," he goes, "the kid in there had to like." He's like getting all weird on me, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Well, he had to like release, or he was gonna like die or something." He goes, "Does that happen to us? Do I have to go?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, are you talking about like?"
What do you say?
He was so embarrassed coming to his big brother to try and ask that if he would die if he didn't do that every day, because he saw it on Alien Nation. The kid had to do it.
Maybe it's still bunching the wires up.
You know what I'm talking about, Mark. You know.
He's brilliant.
So
Well, it's a new level.
I don't know what. I don't know.
We see some levels on this show, but that's just. I think that's the lowest.
This is what I came on for. This. Phil.
Vintage Toy Rush. What? You don't die?
The knuckle shuffle. Mr. Reminder, they used in Star Wars Rebels. Yeah,
that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, Agent Callus became Fulcrum, right? He was like, I guess I kind of recruited him.
Yeah, they were.
They were under their arm, like under here.
Wow. I like the old shows that you always had the recap episode.
Yeah.
Remember when we did this?
And it would flashback. Yeah.
It was just like the cheap episode.
Yep.
And it was always like in Starsky and Hutch and every cop show, there were always the one where they had to run to each phone box.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I think TJ.
I mean, it was when we were kids. I had an I Shot JR T-shirt. I had one.
Oh yeah,
No.
I had one.
I didn't have the T-shirt. No.
No, he's had an I Shot JR T-shirt.
No, they were cheap. It was just text.
Yeah,
somebody made it in the truck.
I like when it came out. Who shot him? And we're thinking, who?
Yeah,
who?
No, not my mum. She loved it.
Nah,
well, that was the whole.
Bobby Ewing, I don't know who it was.
They did that whole thing on The Simpsons. Remember? With
who shot Mr. Burns? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Who killed Laura Palmer?
Yeah,
a
that
dad.
too. Yeah.
Spoilers, a dad. Well, Bob possessing him.
That was a really big show when that came out. I remember all my friends talking about it. Like, no one could everybody couldn't wait for the next episode, man.
Yeah, it's one of those shows that like changed TV, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They have a signed JR photo.
Nice.
Okay. Nice, good.
You throw darts in it.
Same with X-Files. When X-Files first came out, I remember the first season or two, like everybody at my place of work was talking about it. And everybody couldn't wait for the next episode of X-Files. That first season especially. It was like, and then after that, it's like nobody at work started. They just didn't care after the first one. But I just remember like so many people. Everybody was talking about it in the halls. Everybody was at the water cooler talking about it. It was like the number one thing everyone was talking about every week.
Never seen it.
You seriously never saw X-Files?
Never seen it. I mean, I didn't even see Ghostbusters till last year, so I'm a little behind on my.
Oh, wow!
When I thought I've never seen Ghostbusters, I watched it last year.
I saw it 13 times at the cinema back in 1984. 13 times.
But did you watch Honey, I Blew Up the Kids? I bet you saw that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Ghostbusters was on TV all the time. Like all the other stuff was, so I never saw it. I mean, I saw parts and pieces of it, but I never really sat down.
Yeah.
And I watched Escape from New York a couple nights ago. Never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually just watched that a couple days ago too because I was amazed at the. Well, I don't want to get into the politics or anything, but how similar the movie is to what's going on now. Yeah.
Although it was too dark, I couldn't hardly see what was going on half the time.
Well, I watched Black Hole for the first time last week, and I wish I hadn't bothered.
Come on, Bob.
I watched that new Joseph Gordon. You know the one, the 7500, I think it's called, on the airplane. It's an Amazon film.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. It's really good.
Yeah.
What's it
Did
about?
You see that in Line of Duty on Netflix? Did you find?
No, I've not found that one yet. But I'll find that one. I think they're using this film as well, the same technology that the Mandalorian uses, because he's in this. Basic. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but he's in this cockpit quite a bit, and I think it's the technology. You know, like the wall. It's a great movie if you want to see it. It's good.
But what happens? Do aliens come? Does he travel through time?
It only came out this week, so I'm not spoiling it.
All right.
Yeah.
Mando, we love the sequel trilogy. We're positive about all Star Wars. It did happen. It did happen. Deal with it.
Gremlins. I like Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlins. Fantastic.
No, can't stand Gremlins.
Came out.
Can't stand it.
You're joking, man.
Never heard anyone not like the
Gremlins. No, find it boring.
Gremlins came out at the same time as Ghostbusters, didn't it? Didn't they come out together?
84.
Was it? Yeah.
The same day.
Not sure about the same day. I know it's the same year.
I think it was the same day, if I remember rightly. I might be wrong.
Gremlins was the reason for PG-13 to come out as a rating.
Yeah, Gremlins and Temple of Doom.
Not only the sequel. It isn't.
Upset people.
And Temple of Doom also, yeah.
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 Oh, let's go on to Indiana Jones.
That was a good rumor. Did you that rumor this week that it could be the new story could be based around Short Round taking over? That's if they do that, that'll be fantastic. I'd love that.
I can't see it, but it would be cool.
I can't
see it. I agree with you, but how cool would that be? I'd prefer if he's going to get passed along to someone like that. I think we'd all get into that.
Yeah, I'd love to see him back. I don't even know why they didn't have him at the wedding scene. I was like, come on, at least put him in the wedding.
Yeah, I agree. He should have been at the wedding scene. But isn't that guy like a lawyer or something now? He's like, he's not an actor. He's doing something.
No,
I watched him on that Dooley scene.
He is.
Yeah. He is, Matt. What's going on, Matt?
Or something.
He
does all like stunt stuff still. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. He does.
All right.
Yeah.
You know in the fourth one when they go to that graveyard, and is it? I can't remember where it is now. Where do they go to the graveyard?
Oh, with the guy, the guy who come out of the mud and stuff.
Guys running around. Yeah, he's one of them. I'm sure he's one of them. I'm sure of it. So.
Come to think of it, I think you're right. I feel like I might have heard that also. You're right, yeah. And then it made me wonder even more why he wasn't in the movie then, if he was actually there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, Marky D. It was that logo, wasn't it, Marky D? You know, the Ghostbusters logo. It got me every time. Like, what is this?
Ghostbusters t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
When are you going to watch Ghostbusters 2? I won't bother.
Everybody told me not to.
Yeah.
No. Well,
and
I won't bother.
And honestly, I wasn't that thrilled with the first one.
I didn't like the baby, and unfortunately,
blasphemy.
Well, I liked it. I think I just built up for 30 years hearing how great it was. So when I watched it, I was like, it was good.
I was the same with Princess Bride. I'd never seen it, and my wife loves the film. And I watched it, and I went, "This is the biggest load of rubbish I've ever watched." It was terrible. Couldn't stand it. Maybe because I'm watching it a year ago, so obviously it's a bit different when I was a kid. But I do with my kids. I showed them Never-Ending Story. I showed them Daryl. I showed them Labyrinth. They think it's the biggest load of trash they've ever seen.
I try to show my son Spaceballs, and I had to turn it off because it was so horrible.
There's another one. Weird Science. I got through. I think they got through 10 minutes of Weird Science, and they're like, "Dad, it's crap." So I had to turn it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't say that about Weird Science.
Awesome.
It's because we have a nostalgic feeling for them because we saw them when they came out.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna see Ghostbusters today and look at it up against all the movies that have come out recently, you're going to have that feeling. I mean, I can totally get it, you know.
Yeah. The two they've sat and watched was The Goonies. They loved The Goonies. And really? Daryl. Okay. They really enjoyed Daryl as well. They thought Daryl was awesome. So
really?
Wow.
Daryl.
They're the two they sat and watched.
Did you Flight of the Navigator then? Did you try that one?
Yeah. Loved it. I loved that movie. Didn't like it. I think it's a great film. No.
I like it. I haven't seen it since an adult, so I don't know how it is now.
What about War Game?
It's different.
Rad 1986 Screwjo, yeah.
I know that one.
No.
Rad, is that BMX film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
BMX. Yeah.
Is that the one with Nicole Kidman, BMX Bandits?
BMX Bandits.
That's BMX Bandits. That's one in Australia. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. That's brilliant, that one.
Goonies Forever.
Yeah. First ever film.
Yeah.
I heard that they were getting those actors together, the ones who were kids, as adults, and they're going to do something else, like another Goonies movie, but it's with all of them as adults doing something.
It'll be awful.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it might be bad.
We'll get hyped up for it and go see it. And we'll go,
but our lawyers are, you know.
Yeah,
we don't need to see it. One of them's Thanos anyway, so we don't need to see that.
Yeah, that's true.
Another one's a Hobbit. So we don't need to see it.
Yeah.
Superman 4.
Yeah. There's always Cable, eh? It's okay as Cable. I know it's
yeah.
Sure. I'm sure Corey Feldman would.
Yeah. So what is the least favorite movie ever? What is the worst movie ever?
Man, that's hard. Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Well, that Superman 4 was pretty bad. Quest for Peace. That was pretty bad.
And there's some bad ones right there. Police Academy, the last Police Academy movies, the last 3 or 4 Police Academies.
Any after one, really.
Yeah, 2 I can sit through.
Yeah.
After that, it goes downhill fast.
They were churning them out year after year, though, weren't they? They were every year.
Yeah, they were coming out for a long time.
Yeah, just churning them out.
Now, I heard they were talking about rebooting it.
Oh, no, please, no. Well,
that wouldn't. Yeah, but in this day and age, that wouldn't work either, would it?
You wouldn't get away with it, would you?
No.
I remember Porky's. Do you think they would do Porky's today?
Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Animal House.
Meatballs.
Revenge of the Nerds. You couldn't do any of them.
Meatballs.
Oh, mate, I watched Meatballs the other day. It hasn't held up at all.
No, yeah, they're terrible, you know?
Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, Animal House, I think, would not get made.
No, there was ain't there a scene where a guy decides if he wants to rape a girl or not?
Yeah. 40 years old.
Do it, and then an angel on the other side is like, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine.
It would go crazy.
I mean, it was Blues Brothers' 40th anniversary last Saturday, so I thought I'd watch it, and I thought a lot of that you won't get away with.
So good.
Have you
Fantastic.
at all recently watched
it?
What? Matt,
Never seen the Blues
Never
Brothers?
watched it.
it's on Netflix, Matt.
Never seen it.
I haven't watched the whole thing either.
I know it is.
Put it on. What a movie.
Never watched it.
I actually watched it in school.
Never
I was 12 years old. I watched it in school. The teachers let us watch it in school.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wow. Never interested me. So
No, it's absolutely fantastic.
I know Carrie Fisher's in it, so I've got to see it.
Got Carrie Fisher in it.
I know. I've got to watch
Oh,
it.
she looks absolutely.
Yeah. I'm
God.
gonna make
Matt,
to
they're on a mission from
watch it.
God.
Yeah.
You've got to see it.
Yeah. Really? Chips.
I've seen Critters. He's put in the comment.
Chips is on
Critters I've
something.
seen 1 and 2. I love all the Critters. I love
Yeah,
all the Critters
Critters
films.
Chips is
I love
on
all
one
of
of
them.
the.
Yeah.
Chips
Yeah,
is
great
on,
films, yeah.
on one of the apps has chips for free, and my brother and I were watching an episode a night and then talking about it the next day. Throughout the day, we would send text messages, and we were amazed at Chips and how much, like, we were saying that wouldn't be able to get made today, because watch the first season of Chips.
Yeah.
They are trash talking the girls like all the time. They really put them down. And then when they're out driving, you see cars driving down the road and crashing into another car, and then continuing down the road, and the cops don't even stop and like talk to the guy who got crashed into. They're driving cars off the road and they're flying into ditches, and they're acting like it. They're like, oh, this doesn't matter, whatever. And we were like, did they not have car insurance back then? In the late 70s, like, was that a thing that didn't exist? Did you not get in trouble for crashing into another vehicle? Because the show makes it look like there's no consequences for running someone off the road and crashing into them and stuff. I mean, the first season,
being English kids, though, it was always bikes for us, wasn't it? Those bikes.
Yeah.
Loved
But
them.
we were like,
I just love the theme music.
we were watching the shows and we're just like, what is going on here? Did they have no rules back then? Like, was it just a madhouse on the road? Does this reflect real life at all, or is this just for the show?
So Marky D there is saying, wonder what Return of the Jedi would have been like with David Lynch. Can you imagine?
So different.
I don't know, because Lucas told Richard Marquand what to do all the way through it, really.
Oh, yeah.
Would he have done that with him? So
David Lynch wouldn't have had that.
They would have made They would have fought. Yeah.
I don't think.
That's probably why he didn't do it. Because of that.
That slave outfit anyway. Well, pretty skimpy. I think it'd been a bit more. Early James Bond films with Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Very, very rapey. He's James Bond back in the 60s.
Oh. Who was your favourite Bond?
Connery.
Mine was Roger Moore.
Really?
Loved Roger Moore. I love Roger Moore James Bond movies.
Yeah.
They're so cheesy and camp. They're fantastic.
Of the old series, I was good with Sean Connery. I liked Roger Moore, but I think Sean Connery just slightly out-edged him. But on the recent,
Goldfinger.
Of all the recent guys,
Goldfinger.
I really liked this current guy, Daniel Craig, man.
I love
he's done one too many, I think.
It is time to pass the torch. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But he did a good job.
See, Matt, look at that.
More sworn out VHS. Well, that because Carrie Fisher were in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt just said that, yeah.
One on left.
Do you see
Oh, come on.
You see they put the chip.
More, exactly.
You see they put the chips movie with the Mandalorian, with the bikes, when they're doing the bikes and the Mandalorian. They put the chip music with it.
I gotta watch that again. I gotta watch it.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was supposed to be 2 Death Stars in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I've always wondered, was that true about Luke? Was he really supposed to turn to the dark side? I don't think he was.
Yeah, it was, because the other that Yoda was on about was supposed to come and bring him back. It wasn't Leia. It was just somebody from the outer regions that come and help Luke.
But is that really from George Lucas's mouth, or is that just some?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Talking about it. See, I never thought it was.
But he changed his mind. He said a lot of different things at the same time period, so it's hard to know for sure.
Yeah.
I think
that's true.
It was going to do like the 9 movies, but then he got so exhausted, and he thought, "Sod it, I'll just finish it all here."
Got you.
To rewrite it all, rewrote it all.
Boba was going to have a bigger part, although I don't supposed to talk about Boba Fett. I don't want to upset him.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah, Boba Fett was meant to be in the whole film. It was supposed to be about Boba Fett.
Yeah,
catch him. Get him back. What collectible do you remember having that you don't have anymore that you wish you still had? Oh, that's a good question.
The Shogun Warriors Godzilla and the Kraken from Clash of the Titans.
Oh yeah, you're Kraken.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know what it was. I had this mountain. It's about classic mountain
with the little figure for the guys. Yes, that was awesome.
And I would love to have that now, just to sit it up in the background.
I saw one at a convention like back in February, a little toy show, not really a convention. Yeah. And the guy wanted like $300 or $400 for it, or I would have bought it. It was still in the box, even.
Oh, yeah. There's like 2 different ones, the same mold, but they got 2 different names on them.
Yeah,
the same. But we have one of them, and I was like, that would be kind of cool just to have.
One year, my friend Clay Hutt, who lived across the street.
Clay Hutt?
Yeah, his name was Clay Hutt.
Is he related to Jabba?
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey John," he goes, "Let's have a contest this year. Ask everybody in your family for little army men, because we had those little army. We had a bunch of those little army men.
Yeah.
And so that's what we did for Christmas one year. We asked every family member, every grandma, every aunt, uncle, parents, everyone. By the end of it combined, Clay and I had over 9,000 little army men.
Yeah.
And we set them all up in the sand pile that we had fighting each other and shot them with BB guns and firecrackers and all that stuff. Really? Just went to town blowing up. We had that mountain. I remember we got that mountain. One of us got that mountain. We were like, "Oh, this is awesome." We blew it up. We just like
kind of like Jabba's redneck cousin.
Yeah, Clay the Hutt.
And pizza. The collectible I remember, which I had, is the Snap Cape Jedi Knight Luke. You know the Snap Cape one?
I've never even seen one in person. Yeah, I know of it, but I've never seen one in person.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind.
Mine's always been the same.
I had the Mego Bridge from Star Trek. I would love to have that again.
Yeah.
Bridge was good.
Yeah, we used to play with it. My brother had. We used to play with it all the time.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
See, even they made play sets for 8-inch figures back then, you know?
Yeah, and fun.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, I was really looking forward to seeing that as well.
Yeah, Will.
Thanks,
what's his name,
saved us 2 hours of his lives.
Saved us 2 hours. Thanks, pal.
It's a shame because I like him as well.
Yeah.
Luke was okay.
Luke was supposed to put on Vader's mask. Wow. Didn't know that. It's in the making of the Return Jedi book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Takara Ravage? Yeah.
Wow.
Ravage would be cool.
Mm.
Moonraker.
Oh, yes. I remember that. That was awesome. That white gun.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Nice call. To me, I've always wanted the Imperial Shuttle. It's something I've never had, something I've always wanted. So even as a kid, I wanted it. So
my sister had a vinyl. I looked it down the bog out of spite. Wow. Well, you've just gone down in my estimations. Really,
you got to go back to that place and go down the drain and find.
Wow.
Dig out.
I lost my little Robin out of Batman at the Batmobile down the back of the sink, and I'm gutted about that. But a vinyl cape Jawa. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, G.I. Joe. Ever since I've been to America and I've got more and more into this G.I. Joe, like, I would have loved that as a kid. It was unbelievable. The stuff they made, the design that went into it, the size of him, the scale. And from that big to the USS flag, absolutely fantastic toy line.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have got that Robo Skull. Action Force Robo Skull. Wow.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Definitely.
You could get 0 points for the Eurovision film. Very poor.
Teenage Mutant Vinyl Jawas. Yeah, they're all mutating in the sewer. Purple Missile.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
don't give you a purple missile, really?
I
wonder what.
had a purple missile.
All right.
Yeah, I wonder what that could have been.
Oh dear.
I think that might be Silicious on a different account, you know.
Death Star.
Death Star, definitely.
Which one says?
It's not a canopy. Well, it is. I do need a canopy, but it says you know what I need. You know what I need, and you've got it, and you're going to give it to me.
Death Star has a canopy?
His version does.
Oh, okay. I forgot it. Yeah. He's got that boring one.
Mine needs a seat and the canopy to complete it.
Okay.
And Tez keeps teasing me with his saying, "I've got one." So yeah, I'm going to get it off him.
Hmm.
I bet you did. I'm sure you did.
That's what I wish I had too. Yeah, the 18-inch Kenner Alien, the original, would be nice to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. Someone got it.
It's missing a lot. I found it at an antique store about a couple months back.
Yeah, that's right. You got one.
How much did you pay for that?
$20.
$20.
The arm falls off if you touch it, but
yeah,
the home part. But I was like, okay, $20. I don't care.
There's a shop near me who has the re-release, but I'm not interested in the re-release. I don't want the new one.
Yeah.
It looks the same, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not in my dreams, Tez. It's going to happen. You know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know it. It's going to happen.
I don't think so.
It is. It is. We're such good friends. You know you want me to have it. You're going to donate it to me. Anyway, everybody hit the like button, please, because we've got 13 likes and 4 dislikes.
Oh.
Who dislikes stuff? It bugs me. I'll do a video. I have 1 dislike or 2 dislikes. I don't dislike anybody.
It helps towards your channel. It helps towards your channel, but people don't seem to realise that.
Yeah, still, I don't care if they thumb it down, as long as they watch it.
Oh, we've got another one. I've got another 2.
Yeah, well, there's one guy. It's like every time I upload, I think he just sits there.
So the people are disliking this stream are actually watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at 17.6 now.
You can have every second Wednesday. Have you got the dome? The dome Junkman. What's the dome? What's he talking about with the dome?
You get the dome Junkman.
On the alien.
On the alien's head.
No, it's just a dome. It's missing.
Was there a clear part on his head? Is that what it was?
Yeah, and it's missing that. It's missing almost everything.
Yeah.
Like I said,
You have it every second Wednesday. Yeah. Cheers for that.
There was also like a I don't know, 14 or 18-inch gremlin that I had when I was a kid. It was Spike, and
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
his arm broke off, so we got rid of him because his arms broke off. But I wouldn't mind having that again now, just because we had it as when we were younger.
Right. Well, I think that'll just be it for tonight. I think we're going to let Junkman go.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Hey, thanks so much for coming on, Junkman. It's been fantastic.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
YouTube channel. You've got a website there as well.
Yeah.
All your things there in your banner. So everybody head out. As I'm sure you're already subscribed, but there you go. Just subscribe again, or go on your second account.
And I've been a loyal Patreon supporter of Junkman for a while.
Oh, that's right. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks.
That's how you got that new logo, because of John.
Yeah, Junkman, do you actually have a Wampa?
Do I have a Wampa?
Yeah, he's got a Wampa that talks in his videos sometimes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Count.
So, would you do us a favor in your next video?
What's that?
Would you do us a favor in your next video?
Maybe.
Give us a shout out and just say Wampa Wampa.
All right. Okay.
If you notice, whoever comes on,
somewhere, I just don't know where it is.
Whoever comes on,
I'll let Larry give you.
They go Wampa. They give us a shout out.
Wampa, 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 Wampa. I'll let him give you a shout out. Might not be next video, but it'll be soon.
Yeah.
Thanks,
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
Give us all a follow. I'll actually put everybody up so you can put everybody in the stream as well.
Thanks, Junkman. Appreciate talking to you. It was cool.
Thanks for doing all
That's my channel. That's my channel. I'll look at the top. Look at that. How cool is that? You're actually at the top.
Right. That's handy.
Please do the channel.
Yeah.
Top one. Tim. There's Matt's.
Good.
205. Nice.
Yeah.
There's John's. 1.41. So he's the daddy of us all. And Mark's not got, well, he's got one, but he's not put the video up yet. Have you put the video up yet?
I've got 8 subscribers already. I haven't put a video up. Brilliant.
So yeah, that's everybody. So it's still warm. I tell you, it's still bloody warm here. Good to see you. Prize possession. Well, what is your prize possession in your collection? Quick.
I say I really don't have one, but that diecast Top Armor comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Or the Star playset over here, just because it's so fun and reminds me. Yeah. I loved it as a kid. So
come on again. Thank you. Extreme.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, thanks y'all.
I watched these videos last night as well.
Yeah, I know with the time frame, it's been hard for me to get on. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll definitely get you on again.
No worries.
Yeah.
And
message
me about that other thing as well.
Okay.
Right. We'll see you all
See you
on
later,
Monday.
everyone.
I gotta go
Monday.
8 o'clock.
Okay, we.